All right, everybody out there in TV land, here in Bridgeport, Connecticut, at the Downtime TV HQ, it's Dream Time!
And welcome back, everybody. You are tuned in to Screen Time, episode 203. I am your host and producer for the night, Tony.
Producer for the day.
Producer for the night, producer for the day, producer for however you want it to. We got Manny over there on the table. Yeah. All right.
What's
man.
up, what up?
That was very sitcom fucking whoa,
I was trying, dude. I
Freaking whoa, dude. Whoa.
Wait till Mike walks
So
in.
watch
like
out,
Kramer.
dude.
He's going to be like, whoa, whoa.
All right, dude. How you feeling today, dude? Good
I'm
episode?
feeling
episode
good.
ahead of
Great
ourselves,
episode.
right?
I think
Great
we're doing
episode.
great already. Great intro. Great way to start.
Honestly,
great energy. I feel
Might as
it.
well just wrap it up right now.
All
dude.
right, we're leaving,
Yeah,
guys. Check
and
out the
I'll
website.
See you later.
Check out the merch, like and subscribe, and see you later. But
no, we have actually a lot of good stuff to get to today.
I
dude.
know, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
listening to how Sports Sport went, I'm just like, I don't even know what was happening in this
Oh,
ring. There was
man.
yelling,
Sci-fi.
screaming. I think
Yeah,
there was
dude.
some crying. I don't know.
Yeah, if the Jets lost last night, so
Apparently it hurt a lot of souls.
not a good time, dude. It was not good. They needed a win, dude, because everyone in their division lost over the weekend. So we'd be like, wow, it's a good opportunity to win and be
Yeah.
like, just leapfrog everybody.
See ya. Yeah,
But they
I
decided
don't
not to
know
do it,
much,
dude.
but whatever.
No, well, it's like soccer,
Yeah,
except
of
like fun
course.
and cool.
Oh, that must be it. Yeah, 16 games to watch. I get to watch a lot more than that. Jerks.
Wow, all right, let's get right into our
Into it,
business of
baby.
the day here,
What do
because
we
we
got?
have some serious business here today, dude.
Serious. Give me that serious.
So the first thing we're looking at is actually involving the SAG-AFTA strike and everything like that. So they're reaching a new contract now. One of the biggest things, what seems like actually the biggest thing, with SAG kind of decided to, I guess, their statement, right, was basically like, hey, we got supposedly the last and best final offer, right, for the new contract, and they denied it, saying that they said several of their, I guess, things they wanted to meet and change were not included in the contract. The biggest thing being a clause about AI, and they didn't specify what specifically, but they said that AI was just not included. And I know you had mentioned the writers have an AI clause, right?
The writers, I believe, they got in their 3-year contract, they got a writer's clause that keeps them safe,
right, from
AI, taking their jobs, because
Yeah.
at this point you can just go to ChatGPT and be like, write me a script, and then
right,
bam,
yeah.
So, and I think the writers at this point in time have a tougher future to deal with that happening, because it's happening now already.
Right.
The actors, I feel like, yes, it's happening, but it hasn't gotten to a point where it's like so good,
right,
that you'll tell differences in AI. And I think that's why the studios are holding off a little bit.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. But yeah, no, it's going to get crazy, because there's been talk about this for years, and the scary point of, is this going to happen? And actors now are going to get, it's going to be coming. And if they're not going to get protected by the, by the studios with this, then we're not going to see a result for a while.
Oh yeah. So now the writers, right, they have been protected for the next 3 years.
3 years.
But now that is for just getting replaced by an AI machine to write scripts.
I don't know the exact things, but all I know is that broadly they got most of what they wanted when it comes to that, I believe.
Right. Okay, that's good.
So,
and now actors are looking to obviously not only not be replaced by AI, but also like to avoid their likeness.
Yeah.
Right. Within AI to be like,
because I mean, but then you look at the other side of it and you say, well, what happens if Al Pacino goes in right now, does all this stuff with AI, and and we get to live with Al Pacino being an actor for the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
Like, isn't that fucking amazing?
It is.
You know, the whole Tupac coming out as a holographic was fucking crazy.
That was crazy.
You know what I mean? And you saw the all the attention it got and how excited people were, because all of a sudden people that had never seen Pac get to go and visually feel like they're seeing Pac. And that's
insane. Yeah,
it's insane to think that we're going to be able to do that. And that's what it's looking like now. Again, way more negatives right now than I think positives, but it's gonna be the next 10 years that we're gonna have to be dealing with this fight, and it could be faster. I'm saying 10 just because the way that things move, it could be 2 or 3 to tell you the truth.
No, yeah, honestly, and again, I mean, look at what like Rogue One did with Carrie Fisher, Princess Leia, and Grand Moff Tarkin, right? I mean, and that was technically CGI, right? So like we're talking full AI is like way more advanced, you know. So it's pretty intense how it's kind of already been, I guess, pre-introduced, a soft opening, if you will.
We've slowly seen it, social media and I mean YouTube, like the things that we're already seeing happen with AI, the mixing of bands and musicians with like random style music. All of this stuff is coming out and it's pretty decent. And that's just out there, which is pretty crazy to think that like it's not regulated. People can make, like, I mean, I've seen Johnny Cash sing like a Snoop Dogg song or something like that, and all this shit that's gonna happen, and we're in the wild west, same way that we were when we had the internet, when we had Photoshop, when we had, like, there's gonna be a few years of some crazy shit happening, and a lot of fighting about it, and then I think it'll slowly start to integrate well and be regulated well. I'm not the biggest fan of regulation, but sometimes you need to regulate a few things.
You
a few things in the overall broadness of it have to be like, don't fucking do this to steal money from somebody else, or don't do this just because you want it cheaper than paying the act, like that type of shit. And you're gonna get into this problem. So I don't know.
And it's pretty interesting too to see, I mean, where that really started. I mean, the first thing I can remember where like CGI really changed the way someone looked or wanted them to look like something else was probably in Tron Legacy. Like another, like, with Jeff Bridges.
Bridges was an actual CGI person.
And it was him, like, when he filmed the first Tron back in 88, whatever year it was.
Which is insane. And again,
and it looked pretty, like, I mean, it looked good, but at the same time, it looked like somebody was on that Instagram app that, like, takes wrinkles out of your face.
Just like a quick, exactly.
Yeah, like, you can tell.
When was that?
Tron Legacy, I don't know, 2014.
Yeah, that's almost 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Dude, we're gonna be 10 years ago if that's the date.
Honestly, 2010.
2010. We're 13 years. It's gonna be. Like, that's batshit crazy, and that was like what was on feature films, and now you can do better on your phone no matter what. Like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty insane.
That's a great movie, by the way.
Huh?
Great movie. Tron Legacy.
Tron Legacy. I mean, even like you said with Carrie. Oh my God,
Carrie Underwood?
No.
Carrie Fisher.
Carrie Fisher.
Oh, yeah.
But like, what's the other? There was another dude that they recently pulled out. He was like one of the main bad guys, the real old guy, skinny face.
Grand Moff Tarkin.
Yeah, and he was fully CGI'd in which I forget which show. Was it Mando?
Oh wait, no, I think someone else.
It's either Mando or Rogue. There's one guy that gets.
Grand Moff Tarkin was in.
Let me see.
Rogue One.
Him. Rogue One. That's what I'm thinking of. But like, they did well with that.
Very well.
They did well. I mean, you can tell there's something a little bit off, and that's going to be probably the biggest problem that we have with AI, which is what you can see the problem is now these days. You can tell there's something always off. It doesn't feel 100% real. It just there's something about it. But again, it goes back to shit like film versus digital. Yeah, the film looks that you can mimic it, but there's always something about it that is not film. And I think it's the same with this. Look at like
this is Grand Moff Tarkin. Again, you can tell that again. I mean, obviously, like you're talking, 1977 over here versus 2019, 2018.
But that's a fix though, isn't it? All right, what are we watching it? We're watching a digital master. Was that said?
No. So this on the right hand side is him from the original A New Hope,
right?
And then this is him from Rogue One.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Got you. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. I was just reading the
no, the one next
backwards.
to it.
Yeah. I was reading it backwards then.
I'm not really sure.
I don't understand what they were saying.
This is, I guess, this is how they took it. I guess they used a really younger image of this guy.
Yeah, and then
aged
chiseling him out.
Yeah,
man. It's insane. It's fucking insane that it's that close.
Yeah.
But you can even tell in the photos, like there is a little bit of offness. There's something that looks a little plasticky-ish or like off.
It looks, like I said, like it looks like someone took a smoothing brush or something on Photoshop.
Yeah. We're not seeing the textures that need to be there.
And also, again, when you're comparing it to the original footage, though, I mean, you're talking like you talk about textures.
It goes also back to what I've talked about this a million times over when we do our little things, is that high def changes everything.
Yeah, it really does.
The shit that you were able to hide, when we first had these cameras that had
sci-fi.
Yeah, it's all sci-fi-ish. No, but like you see, we never had perfection. Now everyone wants this perfection on screen.
I know.
And it looks fake because life is not perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect. Nothing's symmetrical. No colors look the way, but it's art. So it can work in there because of that fact that it is art. And you don't have to be fully real in art, So, but I think it's going to be a problem.
You don't have to be
fully real
in art.
Yeah, when you're out there, man. Yeah. But I mean, it's we're going to run into these problems. These problems are going to persist for a while, and I don't think this strike is going to end anytime soon. There's just,
I mean, again,
if they're not going to budge on AI, this is not going to end for a while.
And it's like you were saying too. I mean, this is very new, not many people know like what's going to happen. So like they're like big corporations or companies, production companies, whatever, they're not going to be signing long-term contracts stating certain things that they're like, but we can think, well, you know what, in 5 years it could be perfected so well where we can do the Al Pacino thing, but everyone's like, I can make millions of dollars.
And that's the thing. It's like, but when I was at Cannes with shooting this project, and literally I would talk to people on other companies, and those companies would be like, or we were doing interviews, or like, we just bought an AI company. We just, like, that was the place for these AI companies to jump, and all these big industry people, social media people, all of them jumped on it. They're jumping on anything.
Rightfully so.
All the AI, everybody's jumping on it. I mean, TikTok itself has how many things that you can change your voice now?
Crazy.
And it's great because it also like that for me is awesome because I don't like the sound of my voice. So when I'm doing videos, if I do this video and I want it, I want to say something that I can't, like I cringe when I hear my voice.
Yeah.
All of a sudden I clicked on like 5 different voices and I chose which one, and it sounded perfect. Now, again, same as visual, this audio sounds a little bit off. It's a little weird.
Yeah.
Because you're hearing like an AI say your stuff. And just the way that it speaks just doesn't flow the way a normal conversation would flow between us, because it's so clinical. It's not like us where we're just our brains thinking, we're doing this, we're seeing, we're influenced by everything around us before we say something. AI is just say it. That's it. So I don't know. It'll be interesting because it gives people with no money the chance to do cool shit like this too.
Yeah, very true. Have you, speaking of AI, and you mentioned too, like some musicians, have you heard the new Beatles song or
I haven't
seen the video?
No, I haven't, but I heard about what the whole thing was.
Yeah, dude. So they, as far as I know, they like used Yoko, had like recordings of some song, whatever John Lennon wrote.
Didn't they found it like in a basement or something? Recording of it. It was like this really,
yeah. And then they used that to generate more through AI.
Yeah.
As well as I guess some imaging for the video too.
Yeah.
I actually watched the video yesterday with Mike.
Yeah.
It's just funny to me. Again, Beatles, I'm a huge Beatles fan. And it's really tough to like, because obviously I heard about this. I was like, oh man, like, you think about like the Beatles legacy, whatever, don't tarnish it.
Yeah.
And then releasing the final song from the Beatles. And mad people were pissed off about it.
I just see that I don't get. I don't understand why people need to be.
Well,
why are people so mad
get
about
it though,
art, dude? No, that's the thing though. It's like, do you just want it to end?
Right.
Do you never want to hear the Beatles? Do you never want to hear something that's close to them, that's awesome?
Well, I don't think it's that necessarily, as it's like remaking certain movies.
Of course.
You know, I think it's like that type of territory. It's like, well, we saw Jaws back in the day with Spielberg. It was great. Why do we have to redo it?
But that would be like, hey, put in this movie and have it be a Steven Spielberg movie, directed like a Steven Spielberg, and remake the original. This music, it's like there was this song recorded.
Right.
Let's put it out. But now we have AI that can enhance it, that can help us get it to where it needed to be, even if we didn't have John Lennon at the time, or we need to add these vocals that we need to do. Like, you're making a brand new art piece. It's the same thing that the problems that they had with like Andy Warhol in art. It's like the copyright issues. Well, what happens? He's fucking painting a soup can. Like, I'm all down for art. I get it. And I get that whole screen printing thing became like a whole thing but it's a fucking can of soup.
Yeah. Like, what
you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's worth, but in his defense, he took something, he created his own. You're doing. This is the same thing. Instead of an artist taking the music and mixing, matching it, and doing it their own, it's just AI doing it.
Yeah.
I don't see that big of a difference in that. Now, if someone else took the Beatles music, started benefiting it from it, became super famous,
well, that's like legally,
then,
it's illegal.
Then we have a problem.
Yeah.
But it's also hard to prove that that's not a certain amount of copyright or a certain style of copyright, or if it's I forget what the other term is, a CC term, community, forget what it is. But there's also stuff where you can, the community can take your stuff and use it in certain ways, as long as you don't alter certain things about it.
Like
but
sampling almost?
Yeah, exactly. Just like that, But I don't understand like where the anger is on it. And I don't think, like, if you want to preserve stuff and you want to make, things, nowadays we have the capability of making things sound great and keep archive of it and be able to create new things. I don't know. It's just, I don't see the music part is a little bit different for me, I think, just because it is, I think, a little, creating songs is different than creating a movie. A movie is like your full album.
Right.
The song is like a scene.
Yeah.
So like if you're AIing scenes, I don't know. It goes into stuff that we haven't talked about.
Right. No, yeah. I mean, I don't listen. I don't agree with people being upset about the release of a new Beatles song.
Yeah.
People, again, I mean, it's with any other large fan base of something that is nostalgic and old and is timeless.
Yeah.
It's like Star Wars. It's like Lord of the Rings. Yeah. It's like the Beatles. Like, people don't want anything to be changed. Yeah. Like that. It happened and that's it, dude. But so that deterred me from listening to the song.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh God, like, I don't want to go. Whatever. Listened to the song yesterday, and it was great. It wasn't only John Lennon was AI.
Yeah.
I guess probably George Harrison will AI as well. But it was interesting because you couldn't really. We watched the music video, and it was like, it seemed like a lot of it was mostly just like spliced up images from them back in the day, already recorded.
Oh, yeah.
But
that for the video part.
Yeah, for the video part.
But that's again, the video part, AI is just it's a montage. It's not create. It's just going online and finding things and mixing them together. So in that sense, it's literally the same as anybody else taking stuff and putting it together.
Yeah.
Like it's imagine if you had stuff. Again, it's just such a broad way. I don't know how to I don't know how to fight for or against it.
Right.
Because there is so many good things and so many bad things on each end.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I thought the song was great. I thought the song was awesome. The music video was like, had me tearing up. The song's about like Paul and Ringo missing George and John. Like, it's a great song.
Yeah.
But it sounds just like the Beatles too. I don't know, people were,
but when it comes to
releasing songs for it.
So when it comes to like that versus movies, so like movies, you have a story and you make that story. Like like you don't continue making that same story over and over and over. Music, you're not making the same song over and over. You're making a different song using the AI to imagine, all right, what if we still had these guys here? And they were still making these beautiful music. Imagine if like Pac and Biggie all had recordings.
Yeah.
They made the Biggie duets. Instead of having AI, they had physical people come in, record, add it to his stuff, and done.
Yeah.
Instead, they could have just fucking AI'd it. It would have sounded different. It would have sounded, but boom, you would have put it out. So like, if you can't afford to do that, if you have old material that you just want to put out, why wouldn't you? Like, can you imagine like a whole brand new Tupac CD, a brand new I don't, who else has passed away that we would want to hear? You know,
Elvis,
Tony Bennett, Elvis, like all these guys. Imagine hearing them now with the new technology, maybe like, or it might not work. Maybe the reason they sounded, you know, they were good and stuff, that the shitty sound helped cover up shitty engineering, shitty vocals, shitty this.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
We're going to be stuck in this type of conversation for a very long time. So it's, you know, I could keep on going forever.
Yeah.
But
we can keep on going forever, but we have some comments to get to right now.
Yes, sir.
Josh Beats says, good afternoon, gents.
Yes, sir.
And he loves the story behind the Beatles song. And dude, I really do it. It's like a beautiful song, dude. Like, it sounds just like a Beatles song would. Again, the only reason why, because again, I mean, look at Pink Floyd, for example. Yeah. Pink Floyd releases new albums. Their new music kind of sucks, dude. And it's like that. Like for me, I'm like, well, what the fuck, dude? Like, just that's it. Hang it up.
Done.
It's over.
But
you know,
in 30 years, if someone wants to, you know, mix and match something with Pink Floyd, or they have an album that came out and we don't have the lead singer anymore, and we want that same voice, then AI is going to be amazing.
That's
cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
right.
That's the mindset that I have. The good part of it.
No, yeah, it's great.
Awesome.
But again, like I bring it back to the remakes, to sequels of movies we see now. As long as it's done well.
Yeah, agreed.
Like, you know, it's just got to be good. Like, you can't just be half-assed. Oh, look at this, we could do this.
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah.
Brian Barnaby says, "Hola, muchachos."
Brian Barnaby.
Brian Barnaby.
Quoting Matt, he says, AI sucks ass, he says.
Ooh.
This whole recreation of dead people has to go. Fake beauty?
Fake beauty.
Is that a person?
I don't know.
But Brian Barber says, and no, Tony, I didn't listen to the song. But if it's not real, what is it?
What?
It's a very good question. What is it? It's not John Lennon singing.
It's not. Well,
some of it is.
It is. Again, you go back. What is AI doing? It's going on and it's finding his voice and literally filling in blanks.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen those videos where people cut like the president saying stuff and it's just all different clips?
Yeah.
That's all AI is doing. It's finding all those clips. It's finding every time that person said the or in whatever tone and put together. That's all it is. It's a very simple concept when you really think about it, to a very, you know, like broad, simplistic outlook of it. What are you looking up here?
Oh, I'm just looking up the little story behind here.
There's a doc that came out for it, didn't it?
No.
Yeah, can you go to either HBO or whatchamacallit? Yeah, the Beatles, Now and Then, the last Beatles song. It's on HBO Max. It's 12 minutes. It's nothing crazy, but there's something on it.
It's on HBO. This is right on YouTube.
It's on YouTube too. Yeah, because it's fucking 12 minutes long.
Yeah.
Yeah. This marks the completion of the last record that John, Paul, George, and Ringo made together and celebrates. So like
back in '95, I think they wrote that.
The song?
Yeah. Originally. Because they made like the Beatles made like a couple songs, like the three of them
like came back and
they made like a couple of things.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
again,
like, wouldn't you, if they're gonna make it and you don't have John Lennon and Ringo, or John Lennon and whoever else,
George,
then why wouldn't you want? Like, you wouldn't want a Beatles song without him, right?
Oh, in the documentary, both McCartney and Starr marveled at how clearly Lennon's voice comes through in a newly packaged version of Now and Then.
Yeah.
All those memories confronting back to McCartney. My God, how lucky was I to have those memories in my life for this to be working Beatles 2023. Wow.
Like, yeah, that's like that quote by itself by McCartney is brilliant. Like, you haven't seen your best friend or a close friend, a colleague that was famous with you, that you know you lived a good chunk of your life with, and all of a sudden you get to collaborate with them again after years, and you get to hear their voice back on, you know, one of the things that you guys created that you haven't been able to put out, or you haven't put out, or you didn't want to put out, or whatever. You know, like that's insane. You know, we're very big into nostalgia here at Downtime, right? Like our dreams are that some of these things come back. Some of them are coming back, and we're getting stoked. I mean, they're not the best, but they're coming back. So I don't know. I don't know how to look at it at this point.
Yeah. I mean, I really enjoyed the song very much.
Yeah.
I think it's a beautiful song. It sounds like the Beatles. They sound awesome. I love it. And yeah.
So it added to
it added to
the
Beatles
world. It
to
added
me,
to the Beatles.
Like, that's going to
legacy.
be a song I can listen to.
Yeah.
For the Beatles.
Now it would suck if it sucked.
It would suck if it sucked. Yeah, if it was some lame shit.
If it was bullshit, and
dude,
then,
the second I heard, oh, Yoko Ono found these tapes, I was like, oh God, no. That bitch.
People change, though. People change. People have different mindsets.
Yoko hasn't changed.
30 years
from
no. Dude,
Yoko,
whatever. Oh, I was just watching.
I
was just watching this doc on Netflix. I gotta forget what it was called. It was a true crime doc about
Yoko Ono breaking the Beatles up?
Yeah,
that's son of a bitch.
No, but it was about this couple. From one's German and the other one I forget where she's from. Young couple. They ended up killing the girl's parents, and then they pretty much turned on each other. And then the guy was like, "I didn't do it. I wasn't even there." But he gets convicted, and all this shit goes down. And the dude goes 33 years in jail.
Jesus.
And he finally gets out and sent home. But like, dude, 33 years. That's a lot. Like,
it's your whole life.
That's really a lot of your life.
A good chunk of your life, dude.
So when we get to these points in our life, every little fucking step, we look back and we say, oh shit, like that was dumb of us. Like, some people can look back and actually change their minds, and you're gonna see influences and stuff.
Not Yoko Ono, though.
Yeah, I from what we just saw, apparently it wasn't bad. She didn't go crazy with it. She didn't do something stupid. We were able to get these. Now, again, we don't know what happened. She could have found those, and fucking McCartney would have been like, "Yo, give me that shit.
Give me that shit right now.
That shit's my property,
definitely.
You know."
Yeah,
but who knows? So, you know, with celebrities and shit,
her and Paul never really got along.
Yeah, so like you can imagine that it could have been this fucking shit show, or she got paid royalties, or she got, you know, I don't know who owned John Lennon's estate.
She definitely got some cash.
Yeah, and didn't McCarthy sold all of his?
Michael Jackson owned all of the Beatles.
All the Beatles, but that got sold. Someone else has it now.
Because of course, when Michael Jackson unfortunately, you know, passed away, his family got it and they sold it off. I don't remember. That was like a really big deal at the time.
That was a huge deal
because the Beatles,
he wanted it back, didn't they?
Well, the Beatles didn't want their shit on streaming services.
Yeah.
They weren't. They you know, old school. Let's sell out. You know, you don't sell out like that.
Yeah.
Even though, you know, the boy band, whatever.
In the end,
but at that time, Michael Jackson died and his family got it, and that's when like all of a sudden the Beatles were on Spotify and Apple Music and everything because they sold the rights.
Yeah,
they probably got paid mad money for those rights too, dude. Stupid money.
So you know, this is again, we don't know what happened in the background of the making of this.
We do not.
So it could be good, could be bad. Either way, apparently the song is good.
Songs we're gonna recommend to you. Do you like the Beatles? Do you like? I know Marianne does, but I don't think the Beatles.
Yeah, it's a very unpopular opinion. I am not the biggest fan. Not even no. I take that back. I just don't care. I just don't care. I have no opinion for or against because they were pioneers.
Indifferent.
Yes, indifferent. Thank you. They were pioneers in music, and they influenced a lot of shit that we listen to now. So I can't be like, yo. Right. Fucking terrible because half the shit that we hear now is based off of that.
Yeah, dude, they were, you know.
But back then, that music just it doesn't click with me. The way the music is played, it just I didn't understand the rage of it because I'm also not that type of person that really gives a shit about that stuff. So I don't know.
I mean, you know, that for me, I don't know, man. For me, it resonated with me, and they were like, I mean, they were the original boy band.
I'm also Spanish.
They were
my childhood didn't have a lot of the that type of stuff. I wasn't influenced by that type of stuff either. I was influenced by Spanish music.
The merengue,
the bachata, the salsa, the Puerto Rican, anything, any type of vibe like that, the Caribbean vibe. And then all of a sudden, when I was in high school, we had reggaeton pop up out of nowhere.
Reggaeton.
And dude, once that shit hit, like, it was over. It was that.
That's
and then
cool.
I was a hardcore kid and heavy metal kid. So I'm listening to all that shit, which all that shit, there's pieces. And you listen to some rappers now and they're all like, dude, you hear this beat, you hear this rhyme, you hear this. It's exactly like, you know, this thing from the 1970s because they were influenced by it.
Yeah, dude, there's a video of like Method Man talking about it. And
there's like 4
whatever
METHOD, man. Like,
what was that, dude?
There's like 4 different references to 4 different like disco era type shit. It's insane. Yeah, dude. It's insane. And one of them I think was the Beatles.
Yeah.
There's one line that he follows the line as the Beatles said, the same type of like everything. And it's crazy. So like I can't hate on the Beatles at all.
Can't hate on Method Man either.
Dude, you don't fucking hate on
You don't fucking hate on Method Man. He'll fuck you up, dude.
Come on. Method Man has stood the test of time and he continues. So is Mr. Redman.
Yeah, Mr. Redman.
Reggie. He's been killing. He's been dropping random bars on social media just by himself. Minute long, just boom, goes and fucking see you later.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. He hasn't lost it, I'll tell you that.
That's dope.
But yeah.
Brian Barnaby is not happy though. He says you're either all in or all out.
For what?
I just seems like if he's like saying like once you're dead, dude. That's it. Like it's over.
Oh,
you're not. Like
that makes no sense.
I mean, I don't know, man. I see
you fucking put memorials up for people.
Yeah, but it's one. I don't know. It's one thing to have a memorial, and then it's another thing to use AI to make a whole new movie with that actor. Like, imagine if Matthew Perry ended up in a rom-com next year.
Yeah,
like I mean that's cool.
It's an animation.
I mean,
think about it as an animation.
Yeah.
It's just another form of art and storytelling,
right?
That you can use,
right?
Fucking, do you like the internet? Because that was also a fucking either you are or you're not. You either fucking back the internet or you're gonna fucking live in the Stone Age.
Right.
What happened? The internet went up and it worked, and people thought the internet was gonna be the fucking end
right.
of the world.
Right.
It's not. It's what actually changed everything for us to do what we have now. Every piece of technology, us talking on here would have never fucking happened.
Right.
So you have to take people are scared of these things. And every time that we have innovation, you are scared of innovation.
Right.
In every way. People didn't want to go to digital for film.
Right.
For movies. People are still diehard. People still think vinyl is the best way to listen to music.
Yeah.
There's imperfectness in all of those like popular things.
Yeah.
You just have to be able to jump over and be like, all right, let's try it out. Like if someone told you that the whole song was actually AI'd and you liked it, then what? Then where's your problem? Is your issue that you don't want to like technology?
A lack of respect? Yeah. I mean, I think that there's, I don't know, man. I mean, it's like, people talk about it in baseball all the time. Like why certain things haven't changed in baseball.
Yeah.
They're trying to use robots as umps.
Yeah.
But like that's the whole like charm to the game. Is the fact that you have
the person,
humans.
It's not clinical.
Yeah, exactly. So like people don't like. I don't want a robotic ump.
Yeah, I want to see an ump go strike.
Yeah,
like,
I want to see a manager come out and fucking argue a strike call. Yeah, exactly. Like, that is
part of the entertainment.
Part of baseball.
Yeah,
and it's the same thing with movies. Like you want to see an actor who first of all, I mean, it is a little weird if you see, like I said, like a Matthew Perry for the next 50 years is making more movies. Like, I mean, I guess that's cool that it's capable of happening.
My second question with that though, because you're saying that like you see, how many movies do you see that actors don't see each other ever?
Oh yeah.
They don't see each other anymore. So what's the difference in having them act together and having an AI? The AI will probably actually have a better acting background for it because of that.
Oh yeah, no, I understand that. I'm not saying it's like that's gonna be bad or it's not abnormal, but it's like, I think in terms of that, and again, I mean, I think it may be too far to even talk about it, but I think what I'm saying is more about like the respect part of like this person is fucking dead. Like,
so what? All right,
you know what I'm saying?
But
you know what I'm saying?
You're also thinking this is a person thing. This is a personal thing. This is business. What if that person was like, yo, take all my lines, fucking use me, my kids, anybody in my family gets the residual checks.
Right.
Then all of a sudden you're taking care of your family from beyond the grave.
No, that's cool.
So for those people, that's huge.
Yeah.
You know, like there's, again, we could sit here and argue for hours about this because we don't know. And the speed that things are moving to, again, but we thought 10 years, everything keeps on shrinking and shrinking and shrinking. Like 2 years from now, we could be having this discussion for real and be like, all right, well, this already happened.
Oh, yeah.
It's not that far away. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, Brian. I fucking don't know.
Yeah, Brian. I know, dude. It's interesting, if to say the least, dude. But I mean, it's gonna come to cinema no matter what, 100%. Though. Like 100% is right. How long do you think before it's like a feature film, like the main actor is AI?
Again, like. Describe to me what the AI part is. Is it the full interaction?
Everything. So like all right, you remember that?
Because all AI.
What was that fucking?
I'm trying to think about it though, in the fact of of animation. Like, what is animation?
So AI, yeah.
You're creating.
It's an artificial intelligence.
But the fact that you're doing it, is an AI. The fact that you're not. You're faking a world, you're creating everything based on what you need. Your actors now, when they actually get animated, they're being animated to the voice usually instead of the action because you're waiting for that how they're gonna do it. And and with AI too, like you can shoot the person. All the shit that they put on like these, you know, for like Caesar and for Yoda and for fucking, it's those people acting, but it's not them.
No, I'm talking about like. It doesn't matter how it looks. Let's say it's animated, but animated like a Polar Express, you know. But literally, like AI has made this movie, and it's like some was told.
So you're telling
was told.
You're telling me that the whole film is prompted. Someone wrote out the whole thing. Put it in a machine, and they
actors like this guy is gonna be like Alec Baldwin. This woman is gonna be like Jennifer Lawrence, like that sort of deal, and literally made a full movie using their likeness through artificial intelligence.
Yeah. So is each character in the movie
based on a real actor?
Based.
Yeah.
So they're going in through the internet finding, because that's the other thing. If you start planning this out, like actors will go in and say words in 50 different inflections. And then AI will go into that database and figure it out. So, like, are we talking about that where every single person has had their specific, because that's where you're going to still get your acting. Now, if you say, if I go right now and then there's a process and I can just type in my whole thing and be like, blah, blah, blah. I want this character to be played by, you know, De Niro. I want this player to be by blah, blah, blah. And then it has to go search and randomly figure out and pull stuff and maybe recreate things fake. Then you're going to have a completely different story than if you have something that they have a database of and you have those people and the way that those actors are, the way that those actors act, you have that reference. Then you're going to be sitting there as like an animator. You're going to be like, I have all the tools. Let me just create this world right now. Or talk to an editor that does it that way, or an animator. Because that's all you're doing at that point. You're just taking that information and you're just assembling it. So it could be amazing. If you have enough of the specific information behind each character, behind whoever's going to be on screen. Your worlds, we already create new worlds for real people that are completely fake. And we have, what a lot of people don't understand, there's all these new movies that you see, they're in front of a fucking green screen. They're in front of a light screen now, the full TV screen, a projection. Like, how is that not, like, that's already, you're already faking something. Why is it a problem to fake it with computers? You know what I mean? That have a little bit more precision with things. You're going to still be a creator. Now there's going to be certain jobs that are either going to be, you're going to have to adjust to it.
Well, again, like imagine like Robert De Niro, whatever character made, but he has nothing to, like, he has done nothing for the movie. And all of a sudden, like, this AI created Robert De Niro in this movie, lines, everything.
That's where the piracy and stuff comes in, where like it has to be legal. It has to, like, if he's gonna benefit from it, if there are gonna be rules where they're like, all right, you know, you're fucking 85 years old. You know, you have a bum hip. I can't have you, you know, riding a horse. All right, well, we're gonna digitally do it, and you're gonna save time. We're gonna save your body. We're gonna still be able to. You're gonna still be able to do art. Can you imagine if Tom Cruise can keep on being Tom Cruise and doing these crazy stunts?
Yeah.
You know, I know he likes to do this stuff for real, but like, what if in the future you just want to do a normal little stunt with Tom Cruise that's digital and just fucking do it? It's crazy. It's animation. It's your world can be created in whichever way, shape, or form.
Do you think that there's a distinction between that though?
Like, oh yeah, I think that this is why this conversation is going to keep on going for a while,
because there has to be a line. There has to be. It has to stop.
That's where the studios and fucking actors and writers and everyone are having their problem. This is where the discussion's happening. Now it's going to hurt the industry for a little while because we haven't figured it out yet. Yeah, but clearly, Photoshop hurt the magazine business. They figured it out, realized, all right, photoshopping people to look a certain way, bad.
Probably
not good for society, because now they're you can't achieve these goals. But guess what happened? Things got adjusted. People said, all right, well, magazines decided, hey, we're not going to do Photoshop anymore. Just because of that. Because they're getting more shit for it. So what happens if someone does come out with a movie like that? You'll probably get more shit for it, and then you're gonna be like, why am I gonna bother with this if people aren't gonna come see? If it's gonna lose money, it's not gonna fucking work.
Right.
Like it again, we'll bring it back to money, and that's it. Like it's gonna be money. If you can't make money off it, what's the point of making it? No matter if it's AI or not.
You're totally right.
So I don't know. It's gonna, again, we've been talking about it for how long? 41 minutes, pretty much.
Yeah, dude. Into the 42nd minute.
Yeah. So we can keep on asking these questions back and forth, but we're going to sit here and say the same stuff until either there's new technology, new regulations, new whatever, but it's going to happen soon.
Right.
It has to happen.
Do you think the actors are trying to like...
The actors are on your side when you talk about that shit.
No, that's what I mean. Like, do you think that they're trying to be like no AI at all?
Again, it depends, because there's some actors, or again, let's go back to film versus digital. There's still directors that will not touch digital. Yeah, they do not believe. Nolan, Tarantino usually. Actually, Tarantino's not 100% film. Like he won't do. Like, there's gonna be those people, and you're not gonna be able to do anything about it. But then what happens if Tarantino's around for another 40 years, which he probably won't be? 40 or 50 years, and there's new technology. You think he's just going to stick to film? You think film's going to be something that's available, money conscious? And we don't know that. And the way that things move so fast that if you can't adapt and continue to readapt, you're going to have problems.
Yeah, dude.
You know, so that's where we're at. I think for people that aren't in this talk for the full regulation, and I don't know who should be in charge and who should benefit and who should not. I know the studios make way too much money.
Yeah.
For the most part. Now they're taking hits, which is their fault.
Yeah.
But let's figure it out, because it's also fucking, I haven't found anything new to watch. It's fucking terrible.
I know.
Nothing. There's nothing. I keep on trying to see stuff, and there's just nothing's coming out, and nothing will come out for a little while.
I'm still watching Frasier.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Well. All right. Well, let's move on. Next thing, actually, let's see. Oh, dude, the new Blade movie, rated R, slated to be rated R. Yes. The guy from the Green Book, damn it, what the hell is his name? I had him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy.
I like him a lot.
Yes. Maharshala Ali, dude.
Yeah,
he's a very good actor.
Yeah.
I've seen, I don't think I saw the whole season of True Detective with him in it.
No, but I heard episodes. It was way better than the others. That was season 3, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard it's way better than the second one, of course, but I mean, I don't think you're gonna be able to match that first one.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not.
Woody and fucking
Matthew.
Oh,
I know, dude. And then the Green Book was a great movie. Viggo Mortensen, phenomenal work there.
Great story. I mean, a lot of shit for it, but still, people need to calm down.
Yeah,
it goes back to all that bullshit.
But yeah, I think he's a great choice to do Blade, and that movie that had already gotten like a lot of slack, I should say, from even being a remake, how are they going to do it? Marvel like canceled it. The writers walked away from it, sort of deal. But now it's going to go ahead. It's getting a rated R rating, which is awesome.
I'm down with that.
So down with that. And its budget is, I believe they said it was under 100 million for the budget.
Okay.
Which I think is relatively like cheap.
Pretty much for this type of
for
movie.
Marvel.
Yeah.
I mean, are you fucking kidding me? So I feel like that might be good because I feel like it would use.
See, but I don't know
why.
Because it's Marvel. It's Marvel, and and Marvel. Most of the movies, it's because of their fucking. Great,
I know Ant-Man budget cuts. That's why it was bad. But see, you know what, dude? I think that as a result, maybe they'll do some more like practical stuff that's cheaper.
That's the thing, though. These days, practical stuff isn't cheaper.
Yeah, but think of like Christopher Nolan, for example. Like for Tenet, right? Crashing that airplane was cheaper than CGIing it. He said
to an extent, because you have to see like if you have a specific like thing that you want, from
like crashing an airplane into a big hangar.
Again, there's a lot of unknowns when it comes to those type of explosions. You're gonna get an explosion. It's gonna look great. It's gonna look real. It's gonna, but like if you're trying to get specific things out of it, it's not gonna work. You know, like and with these, you're gonna have to do a lot of specific things.
You think so? Yeah.
It's a Marvel movie,
right?
You can't.
Well, what I'm envisioning is something that looked like the original Blade in '99.
Yeah,
I mean, there wasn't a lot of CGI.
I'd have to look to see what they had.
That movie was on like recently. The first one
I watched them all.
Pretty bare bones. I mean, the third one got some more CGI stuff, but we get the werewolves and Ryan Reynolds with the swords and shit, dude. Like,
and then like the bullets that have certain like things in them.
Yeah.
It's.
But I still feel like I don't know. I mean, I feel like if they go to a more, I mean, they're gonna have to work around the budget, right?
Yeah, but will they shoot most of it on a fucking projector screen?
Yeah,
you know, like an LED wall because
right. I don't think it'll be as like again like
who's directing it? Sorry.
No, so sorry. Let's see. Cast, release date. No,
nothing really. Okay, so they're holding it.
2025, February 14th, Valentine's Day.
2025.
Yeah, it got pushed back a lot too with the strike. Shit. I know that. Let's see. New Blade movie director. Finds new director in Jan Demenge. This was November 21st, 2022.
Okay.
Delayed to 2025 after rewrites, production issues. Screenwriter Michael Green pissed off. What did one blade of grass say to the other? Without a director, it's really hard to make do. That's one of the reasons why Disney decided to push back.
Yeah, all right.
After losing its original director, Bassam Tariq, and booking Jan Demenge to replace him. Again, this is back in. This is from yesterday. Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
The film Other Demons, though, according to the new Variety report, the first upcoming film has had plagued by script changes, lack of creative direction. One version of the film deigning to morph into a narrative that sidelines the main draw. The double Oscar winner, Mahershala Ali, in that script multiverse, Ali would be the fourth lead in the story, led by women and filled with life lessons. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think we're starting off rough, unfortunately.
And you know what, dude? You know what was rough? The first one too. Wesley Snipes was a fucking prick. No one wanted to talk to him. But you know what? They made awesome movies.
Yeah, but they don't do that anymore.
They don't do that anymore.
No. That's how you get kicked off of shit now.
Yo, Wesley Snipes was fucking at it. From what I was hearing on set of that, it was like there was one scene where he refused to open his eyes.
That makes sense.
So the director did the scene with his eyes closed and CGI'd his eyes open later in post. How fucking petty. And then it was like getting high in his trailer.
How do you feel about
CGI.
That? So how do you feel about that?
I feel like that could have been very easily avoided if Wesley Snipes opened his eyes up.
But then you have these are the situations where you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but come on, that's a little different. That's like you had to do it because your actor is acting like a douche.
Yeah. And there's people that act like douches on set.
I'm sure
and they ruin shit.
But I'm not gonna be like, get off my set. I'm gonna use AI now to make you. Like that's probably
That's because
that can't
you're
be
a
happening.
normal fucking person.
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
hear some of the shit that gets said and the fucking
Right.
rants that people go on, and the way people are when it's your project, you'll fucking say that.
Yeah,
you
of
know
course.
why? Because you want
to look the
what
way
you want,
Yeah,
and you want to
exactly.
threaten that person.
Yeah.
That's a fucking tough threat. That's an aggressive threat, and that's
Yes.
why now that's becoming a thing because someone could do that.
Yeah.
Dude, the director for oh my god, Boondock Saints.
Oh.
They did a whole documentary on how fucking ridiculous he got after. He became this fucking nut after.
Oh, really?
And yeah,
Oh, High and Mighty from
there's
the
a whole story, a whole documentary about it. But like that's I forget his name. Boondock Saints director doc. What's the director's name?
Oh my goodness. You think it would just pop right up, huh?
No, it's tough to find it.
Troy Duffy.
Troy Duffy doc. Type that in, see. Yeah.
He was like a fucking maniac.
Yeah, he went fucking nuts after it, and he did not do well.
Overnight.
Oh yeah, Overnight. Can you watch it any or Pluto? Yeah,
Pluto.
I gotta watch it.
So many fucking things I gotta watch. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Is there a trailer for it?
Overnight. I don't think so.
You can find it online though.
Yeah.
On YouTube, pretty easy. Is that YouTube?
Oh, actually, I guess this is it.
That's
the
full
fucking movie on YouTube.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Dope. Yeah, I have to fully watch it again, but it's just the most ridiculous thing. And these are the type of people. In this industry is all snakes, dude. You have to be. Like it just breeds for it. You have to be. There's too many people that think they have power.
Wow, what a crazy little.
Yeah, dude.
So this guy was a bartender, screenplay, whatever.
Yep.
Boondock Saints scores him a generous contract to write and direct the film for Miramax Studios. At the same time, Duffy's band, The Brood, was in the midst of signing a contract with Madonna's Maverick Records. That is crazy, dude.
Yeah, it's also a Harvey Weinstein movie.
I know, Weinstein movie. Dude, it is very interesting to me, the connection. Like, I mean, obviously Harvey Weinstein was in the business, connection, but like specifically to like two of my favorite directors between Tarantino and Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy. And how they talk about him too. Like, they don't talk about him in a very low regard for the most part anyway.
Dude,
Quentin Tarantino says he was a fucking wacko.
But
he was the guy. He was the guy you had to talk to. You want to make a movie, you got to go to him, you know?
Yeah. And
but it's pretty crazy. Dude.
And that's the thing is, if you don't interact with that person enough to see that side, you can't say stuff. They're fucking making you millions. You're following your dream, and they're here going, here you go.
Here you go, yeah.
Go do it. Like, here's money to make your film. You know, how many times did you see fucking Harvey Weinstein up there on the Academy Awards just winning stuff for producers? Like, it's crazy. It's insane.
Yeah.
You know, you meet someone and you go, that motherfucker's crazy. You don't go, hey, he's a horrible human being, like not off the bat, unless they say something to you directly. But people are off, and you'll be like, oh, he's fucking weird, and that's it.
That's how I feel about Mike.
Oh my god,
Mikey joke.
Mike. That's how I feel about
Mikey Mike. There he is, dude. Yeah, don't touch my snacks, Michael.
Damn it, Michael.
Touching my snacks. I got you. You ever have these? They're like, you get them in the international aisle and Stop and Shop. It's like Chinese, the original like snack mix, they call it.
Oh, really?
It's like right next to the wasabi peas.
Dude, have you ever had
dude?
Japanese peanuts?
I've had many Japanese nuts.
Dun, dun, dun.
I've never had Japanese peanuts.
The Japanese peanuts, they're weird. They're like.
Say it again, real quick. Japanese penis.
Japanese peanuts.
What are they like?
So it's almost like they're imagine like popcorn, like it popped. It's still hard, but like it's like crunchy, weird, airy like feel, almost like when you dry freeze something.
Okay.
And they're delicious. I found them. I forget where, and Marianne bought me a whole fucking thing of them.
Oh,
they're like beer nuts almost.
I've definitely seen them.
Yeah. See, so those skinny wraps, Marianne bought me a whole box of them.
These ones?
Yeah, I think those are the same ones. Yeah, pretty much those.
Dude, they got some dope snacks over there.
Yeah, it's my favorite thing. There's a place down the street from my house that is a Japanese place, and they actually have a bunch of like Japanese candy and things like this.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah,
love that.
Speaking of, I should probably go and get some candy.
Definitely get some candy, dude.
Definitely. There's actually in Stanford maybe or somewhere in Connecticut, it's like the biggest like anime store.
Oh my god. Yes.
And it has all
yes,
everything.
dude. Like, Mike and I talked about going.
We need to go.
Yeah, we should go.
I really, really want to go. And there's also a whole shopping complex, I think, for like Korean style stuff, food and Japanese food, but they have all the candies and it's all import stuff.
That's awesome.
We need to fucking go.
Yeah, we should go.
100%. Let's plan it. Where's DTV?
I don't even know what to call it. It doesn't matter. We'll figure it out. Dude.
Anime, largest anime store in CT, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it called? Is that it? No. Mystic.
It's a Mystic.
Yeah.
Arusu Anime.
Arusu Anime.
Arusu.
Oh, I want to go so bad now.
Yeah. Why? Because of that?
No, because it's fucking
no,
awesome.
Yeah, I know. It does look dope.
Dude, Japanese people, Korean, they this stuff, they live in the life that I want to live. There's so much fun. It's childhood. You feel like a child even when you're fucking 40 plus. It's awesome.
It's awesome.
Shit. I want to take my kid there. I want him to look at it and be like, "Oh my god."
Oh my god. Russo.
Yeah. And then there's another market that has like Japanese there we go.
That's so funny.
I'm gonna make us into Japanese anime characters, I think.
That would be freaking awesome, actually. I would love
I'll do the
that,
Japanese
dude.
animated
the eyes and everything.
Eyes
oh my god.
Usually what it is.
The eyes, dude.
I like it.
The eyes, Chico.
Oh, the eyes, Chico.
They never lie.
Say it in the eyes.
But I'm still I'm very optimistic about this Blade movie.
If he's acting in it, hopefully the actor.
Dude, Ali's gonna be great. He's stuck into it. I think
stuck
into it, dude. He's sticking to it, dude. He's not fucking moving.
Stuck on it, baby.
And then yeah, dude. And then next up, Bear season 3 renewed. What's up? Hulu got it.
I mean, yeah. Did Hulu get it?
Hulu's on it, dude. What, FX.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
FX.
It's staying. I was about to say.
Staying on Hulu, FX. Did you finish the second season?
Not yet, but I need to finish it. I got sidetracked.
Fucking love the show.
I finished the Seven Fishes episode was the last one I watched.
You gotta fucking tighten that shit up.
So amazing. Don't talk to me like that. I've already watched more things than you. Come on.
Yeah, you have.
I know. I have an obsession.
I don't know where you fucking get the time, dude.
Dude, this is what happens when you have a kid. You're at home, and when you're at home, what are you gonna do? You hang out with them for a while, they play, and they're gonna watch their shit. You don't want to sit. I don't want to sit there and watch all these kids shows, so I just put on stuff in the background.
That's pretty sick, dude. Maybe I'll have a kid now.
Maybe you should have a kid.
I'll have a kid, and then I can. Yeah,
dude. Then you can just.
Yeah, let me borrow your kid.
You can have my kid.
Yeah.
You can have my kid. he asked me yesterday, is Uncle Tony a grandpa?
Oh,
I think he said something ridiculous, and I started laughing. I was like, no, that's your Uncle Tony. It's not Grandpa Tony.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Yeah. But yeah, you get this time. Like, people think you don't have time, but you just have like dead time. And if you're capable of doing little things here and there and paying attention to a few things, like, dude, I just watched. Oh, what did I watch yesterday? I watched War Games. Matthew Broderick. Back in the fucking 80s, I think it was 83.
Really?
He fucking tries to play. He's like this hacker online. He can hack his fucking school, gets the password, changes grades. Then all of a sudden he gets into this program, and the program ends up being actually a military program. And he pretty much sets off it like sets up a warlike game, but to the government, it looks like the war is actually happening. But you have to finish the game like Jumanji. So he has to go find the guy who created it and go in through like the back door and figure all this shit out. And he's the only guy that can say like all this shit. Super like, but it was awesome. It was a great fucking movie.
That's pretty sick, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, we're looking at it right now. He looks great.
Yeah, and again, I watched like it was in the background. I was watching some stuff. Old movies, because of the fact that there's no, graphics and stuff, like a lot of it is dialogue driven. So if you're listening, that's all you need. You can, pretty much listen to the whole movie.
I love dialogue.
Yeah.
Ali Sheedy's in it.
Yeah, dude. It's a fun one. It's your typical dude fucking 80s, like
94% Rotten Tomatoes.
I don't know how. But
that fucking matters.
But yeah, so yeah. So I watched that one in case anybody's wondering. But Matthew Broderick, young Matthew Broderick, not bad.
Guy, dude.
Not bad.
Oh yeah, last thing, the family plan. I got one trailer to show us.
Family
guys.
plan.
Yeah, dude.
I'm happy you slimmed down on them trailers after last time.
A lot of trailers last time, dude.
That's all we had was trailers.
Yeah.
This time we AI talk. Ooh, Family Plan.
Yeah, the AI talk came out really nice, I think.
Ooh, Apple TV. See, I'm liking that. I'm liking a few
Apple
more.
TV, you like that, dude? Mark Wahlberg and fucking Michelle Monaghan, I believe, plays the wife. Yeah, Michelle Monaghan. And basically he is like I don't know, he's an ex-CIA agent or something like that.
like
and
it.
now
I
he
like
gets,
it.
you know, brought back in, but he's got the families, the kids. I
Kids and the
watched like the first 2 minutes of the trailer, not the first 2 minutes, the first like 20 seconds of it. And I was like, oh, Manny might like this.
Why? Because it's just like a weird, fun, crazy spy thing.
Yeah, basically.
Play it. It's got Marky Mark and it's gonna be okay.
It's got Marky Mark. Let me share this tab actually before I do anything else. Can't be playing it without sharing the tab.
I don't know what. I think it's TikTok that I've been seeing the Marky Mark scene from Shooter, where he takes up the big gun and he points it at the people that he's on trial for, and he like clicks and he takes all his pins out, and that he finds out that fucking what's his face? Who's the black guy from Lethal Weapon?
Donald Glover.
Yeah, we realized that like it was him that was doing. It's the whole thing. It's a good movie.
I only ever saw that movie.
Yeah. It's cool. It's him getting framed for a killer because he's like one of the. It's only like 3 snipers that could ever do this.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's on Netflix or HBO or one of those. It's always on. It's one of those. It's funny because like, and especially now because I haven't seen because of the writer strike and you haven't seen new stuff. Like you start seeing where all the revolving things go. So like, they're on like Paramount and Peacock because they're their own people. They have their own movies, but then they license it out to like. So, but after the rotations, they just go back to like their original spots. So, like all these movies, you see them on either Paramount, and then you jump over to Netflix, and 1 month Netflix has it. The next one, fucking HBO has it, and you're just seeing the same fucking rotation. Pisses me off so much. It pisses me off so much. It's so bad.
Well, you're gonna be seeing The Family Plan.
Let's watch it. Let's watch it.
Let's watch it.
Watch it like you mean it.
Oh, hey, Dan. Happy anniversary.
Dan, my husband, he's an amazing dad.
You almost ready to go to size 4S, huh? Are you so big?
Look at the big muscles.
I just wish our lives were bigger.
Really? At least let me put my kid down.
Clean up on aisle 6.
Sorry about the mess. Hold on. Oh, hey, Bo. Hey, Dan. Don't hang up.
I need no identities. I'm Bert. Me, my wife, and 3 kids. Have you told them yet?
I'll tell them when I'm on the road.
Meet me in Vegas in 3 days.
This is crazy.
Look at that, we're going to Vegas!
Woo!
Oh,
Yes.
so pumped. Nothing brings the family together like a road trip.
Oh, I stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with a brand new adventure. Something. Grab some
Please stop.
tightly.
5 hours on a plane or 33 hours in the car?
Can someone unlock the car, please?
Call in everybody. I want it found.
What was that? A little pothole?
Maxie's been up the whole time, by the way.
Wish that. Before I met your mom, I was a covert assassin. I escaped that life, and now they found us.
What the?
Being your husband and their father?
That's the real me.
You're like James Bond in a minivan.
I love that minivan. I need to be that guy one last time for us.
Look at you playing the family man. I'm not playing. This is my life.
Hey,
I'm kind of into spontaneous Dan.
wait. Go. Mwah! New record.
Yeah.
All right, 2 things.
Yeah,
First
Manny.
things first. I have the biggest crush on her.
Michelle Monaghan.
Oh my god,
she's great, dude.
I
Kiss Kiss
fuck-
Bang Bang.
biggest.
She's
crush on her.
awesome.
I always
Eagle Eye too.
I
think she
always
was in,
forget
too.
who. I forget her name. I forget. I don't see her that often. But then every time I see her, I'm like,
great, dude.
I'm like, you're amazing. I
Yeah,
love
she
it.
is amazing.
She's fun. this can almost go back to my talk about earlier when I was talking about like everyone's different stages. Like you get me probably 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
You're not having it?
No, because I wouldn't have understood it.
Now you do.
Like now I understand. Like those stupid little scenes like that. Like I've done that with my kid. I've been like, oh, how fast can I do this? And then you like all of a sudden, doesn't matter how hard fucking, how much of a fucking assassin you are, you're fucking talking to a little kid going, and you're looking like a fucking idiot. That's why that one made me laugh, because I've been there going like, I am sitting here, I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just making noises towards this potato that just poops all day. And it's like that got all this stuff, and like not telling your kids, like, do you think I'm gonna tell my kids that I was a fucking maniac in college and fucking went to shows and got in fights and did this and drank? You don't tell your kids. Like that part I find funny too. It's like you're hiding it now. Now you're like, you have to be a different person because you were a different person. Are you a secret assassin, Manny? Think about that question. What would you? Wouldn't it be cool? Imagine if you were a fucking assassin. Now you're living your life, and
that'd be fucking awesome, dude.
No shit. That's why I think it's fun. It's like, what action movie are you gonna have? We've seen a bunch of action movies. I know the action movies. Like, give me something fun. That's why I think stupid movies like fucking The Babysitter, or was it The Babysitter? Pacifier with fucking
Dwayne Johnson or John Cena?
No, the fucking Vin Diesel.
Oh, that was with Vin Diesel, The Pacifier.
The Pacifier, dude. What's more funny than someone that is so fucking straight arrowed, a fucking murderer,
right?
Someone that takes lives and then they can't do anything because they're attached to this little baby that's amazing and they love that little baby. And it means the world to them, no matter how much they don't understand it in their own head. It's a cool psychological mindfuck. Now, a lot of people aren't gonna like this movie.
No.
Why would you? But Mark Wahlberg also can do pretty much whatever the fuck he wants. And I'm assuming that he's doing this also as, hey kids, like you can go watch this movie that I'm in.
Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, I think so.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a vicious movie. It's not what was the other one that came out on Netflix with him?
Mark Wahlberg? Yeah,
it's him and oh my god, the big dude from Wakanda, the head of the bad guys at the beginning. He's like the big black dude. That they go for help, and he's up in the mountains in like the cold area. You don't remember this dude? Go look up type in Spencer Confidential. Spencer Confidential. That's what it is.
Spencer
Confidential?
Confidential.
Yeah. Spencer Confidential, is it right there? I can't see it from here. Actually, just go to his IMDb. You're on fucking.
Yeah, I know. I was about to.
Yeah, there it is.
Alan Arkin, Post Malone.
Yep, Post Malone's in it. Keep on going. I need to see
this guy. Isn't this guy Winston Duke?
Yeah, I can't see him from here.
Oh, sorry.
It's just too small. But yeah, that dude. Yeah, that dude. The enormous fucking dude.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
You know, that movie, it's a little bit more violent. There's a lot of sex in it with him and his ex-girlfriend that fucking is the Lysinger.
Who is that?
She's a comedian. Liza.
Liza Schlesinger. That's not her name. Liza Schlesinger.
Yeah, it is.
That's awesome.
But I mean, you know, I think, like we said, I think he's starting to choose roles that, you know, he feels more comfortable with his kids probably watching.
Definitely.
I mean, look at his fucking thing. It's insane. Some of them are terrible, but like Uncharted was probably more fun for him.
Uncharted definitely was more fun.
That was a fun one.
Let's see, dude. It's got the producer aspect out, the composer aspect. 5 upcoming films as an actor, family playing Arthur the King, the Union,
the Sixth
Flight Risk,
the $6 billion man. That's interesting.
That is interesting. Steve Austin. He plays Steve Austin.
Yeah, the $1 million man.
He plays
So I mean, inflation, you know.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's the $1 billion man.
Father Stew. Did you see Father Stew?
No, but I heard it was okay.
Good, dude, yeah.
Uncharted, Infinite was that's on Paramount.
Okay,
it's okay.
And then I guess
Spencer Confidential, that was a Netflix thing. Instant Family, I think it's on something now. It's okay. Mile 22, pretty decent. It's about the Boston Marathon bombing. It's like so
he did that, and then he did Patriots Day too, right?
Oh, is that the one? Oh, Patriots go to Mile 22 real quick. I'm thinking of the wrong one then. I thought Patriot was that Patriot Games, and then I'm thinking of the completely wrong one. My bad.
A small team of elite American intelligence officers, part of a top secret tactical command unit, try to smuggle a mysterious police officer with sensitive information
That's
out of
right.
Indonesia.
Sorry, I messed those two up.
Yeah.
I thought that was.
I can see the confusion though.
The
Mile
Mile
22,
22, yeah.
you know.
So that one was okay from what I've heard. Daddy's Home was
Day.
funny. From
Daddy's Home was very funny.
You know,
Patriots Day was great.
Patriots Day great. He, you know, who else is going to play a police officer from Boston? You know, done.
Deepwater Horizon. Oh, Transformers
and Deepwater
Horizon.
Not terrible.
I guess I didn't see Daddy's Home 2 actually.
Yeah, it's again. Daddy's Home 2 is with fucking Mel Gibson and the other nerd dude. I forget his name from the show back in the 90s called Rock from the Sun. Thank you very much.
The dad, the bald guy.
Yeah.
Really?
So. Yeah, go to Daddy's Home too.
Did he pass away?
I don't think he did.
Go back. Fuck, dude.
You went back.
Why would you right click something and the first option is to go back?
You right clicked it. It's not. You just right clicked the wrong place.
Yeah, you're gonna right click you.
See, they did. Yeah, see?
Yeah. John Lithgow.
Yep. Him and Mel Gibson are the dads of those two dads.
He is the dad of those two dads.
Yes. They're the dads of those other two dads. Being dads, playing dads, being other two dads.
He's still alive, confirmed alive.
Confirmed alive. Yeah.
Yes.
He's so it's still good movies. He hasn't put out shit movies. He's just put out like mundane movies. Ted 2, funny as fuck.
The Gambler.
The Gambler was good.
Lone Survivor was really good. I didn't see Mojave.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
Obviously, just did it again.
You stupid idiot.
Ted 2 and Ted 1.
Genius.
Fucking awesome.
What was the last one that was underneath that one? Two Guns with fucking with Denzel. Fucking awesome too. Yeah. They're two hitmen.
Dude. That's sick.
I think, right?
Yeah.
Two Hardened Criminals. Yeah. So that's another great one.
Great one.
Let's see. Pain and Gain.
That was
bad.
a good
Broken
movie.
City, not bad either.
Ted we
Contraband
was
bad.
good. The Fighter was great. Entourage.
Yeah.
Other guys was awesome.
The Lovely Bones.
The Lovely Bones. What he was okay in it.
Still,
but that was a great movie.
Yeah.
Great story. Stanley Tucci, lovely.
Yep.
Max Payne. I love that movie.
Yep. The Happening.
We Own the Night. I did not see.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Shooter. You said.
Shooter, great.
And then now we go The Departed. Awesome. Invincible.
Dude.
Awesome. Four Brothers. Awesome.
I Heart Huckabees.
Don't know what that is. The Italian Job. Awesome.
Yeah.
And
Rockstar. Planet of the Apes. The Perfect Storm. Dude,
oh my God. Perfect Storm is fucking crazy.
How do you keep on going? We haven't even hit Boogie Nights yet.
I know. Boogie Nights down here.
Like, get the fuck out of here. His career is unreal. And he's Marky Mark. Like, fuck off.
The Substitute.
Oh, dude. Is that the substitute with what's his face? Hold on, let me see. I need to see the guy. Who's the lead?
It looks like he's the lead.
No, really?
Oh, no, that looks like this guy.
I'm thinking about a different movie though.
Oh no, Dalton James.
No, I'm thinking of a different movie. A different
dude. Yeah,
a different
movie dude.
Fucking, you said Substitute? Is that what you said?
Yeah, Substitute.
Yeah.
TV
No, there's
movie.
another Substitute movie.
I'm probably right.
And it's like a fucking B movie with this dude, and you'll know who the dude is when you see him. But
it's a B movie.
B movie.
B.
But yeah, now that we're getting off of fucking Marky Mark.
With your gut burger.
Burns, are you okay?
But that's it. Family Plan. What day did I say it came out?
I don't even think we did. I don't.
December 15th.
December 15th. Love it. I'll watch it. Definitely gonna watch it.
Yeah, I think you will.
I think I will. I think I will, and I should, and I will, and I can.
Okay, good.
So let it be.
Let it be. Last bit of business I have here for the show.
Finish it up.
So apparently the TV show with Hugh Laurie,
Mr. Laurie,
Omar Epps,
yep,
amongst others, has I think dude, I wrote this down, but I don't want to look because I thought I would remember it. I believe it just got to Hulu.
Yeah.
But it's also on Amazon Prime and Paramount too, I believe. So I think it's like, again, talk about fucking cycling, being everywhere, dude.
Out.
Yeah. But I watched House from top to bottom when it was released on Fox back in the day.
Yep.
Did you watch it? How do you feel about the show? I'm curious about what you thought about the show.
I watched that show. I had a point probably in the past 2 or 3 years that I watched the whole thing straight
Yeah.
again. I enjoy it. I think it was good. I think it got to the point where it was just like a lot of predictability. Oh, a fucking crazy thing that he's never figured out. Oh, he figured it out.
Dude.
You can only do that. I mean, how many seasons?
Must have been 8.
Yeah, there's a lot of seasons.
Right.
Once you start getting towards the end, you're like I'm tired of him a little. You get sick and tired of his just shit. But I don't know.
Yeah, 8 seasons.
8 seasons.
Starting
yeah.
in 04.
It got to a point where like, all right, dude, like we get it. You can get away with everything that you do. We figured it out. Like every time that you're close to being fucking sent out, you're like not, and someone else gets blamed or some shit happens.
Yeah,
blah,
literally.
Blah, blah, blah. So I think for the time that it came out, I think it was great. I think Hugh Laurie was great. One of the, I believe, first shows to do a whole scene with Canon 5Ds, DSLRs when it first came out.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yep. There's a definitive episode. It's a bus crash, I believe. And I think from then on they started using the DSLRs in shows. It was some type of fact like that, if I remember correctly. But you could tell, like, all of a sudden, like, things look different.
Season finale. The popular TV show will air May 17th. It wasn't filmed entirely with the Canon 5D Mark II. Similar 5D overheard the plan last month, and Greg Yain, the director of the show, has confirmed that through a tweet in which remains open to questions.
Yeah. Which is pretty crazy.
Wow,
I mean, that's again, we're talking about technologies. We're talking about switching and going into something new and a whole new.
Oh my god! The entire season finale. I want to see what season it is.
I think it's season 5.
Season 5, season 6, episode 22.
Season 6.
Stuck in a building collapse. Season 6, episode 22.
Episode 22.
House. Season 6, episode 22. House. Season 6. Season 6, episode 22. Season 6.
So it wasn't a bus crash. It was a
building collapse.
A building collapse.
Help Me.
Yeah.
Is the name of the
episode.
I vaguely recall it.
The only reason, like, again, I just all of a sudden you see a change in quality visually. Like you see it change. You see when they start using different things. The first time I really saw a GoPro used without really being adjusted too much was in fucking Sons of Anarchy, where I saw they fucking did this clip and it's on the the wheel front looking up, but it's all distorted and all. They used it for like 3 seconds, not even. And it was jarring because it was so out there, so different from every other shot. This was just like, oh, did I like go into HD mode all of a sudden? Like clear HD, But it was cool. You could tell the difference. The full frame look is a whole different look.
Yeah.
If
that's cool.
Notice. So that
good for them.
So yeah, that was one of the reasons I think House is a great show because it actually took that. But overall show and just it's the stories got old. The stories
get old. But I do like the way they ended the series.
I forget.
He faked his death.
Yeah.
And him and Luke Wilson over there. Yeah. Whatever the hell his name is.
Yeah, his friend.
The cancer doctor.
Yeah, he's what's it?
He kind of looks like him. It's funny because he's in Driven too.
In Driven, what's his name?
Robert Sean Leonard.
Yeah. Oh, he was in with that Dead Poet Society. That's the one that I usually.
So young, yeah.
So young, but he fucking always looks the same.
He does always the same. He's from Westwood, New Jersey.
Nice, Joyzy boy.
Joyzy boy. But they like go live off happily ever after, which is nice because in the end he gets cancer. This guy.
Yeah.
And he's gonna die. So House like he freaks out.
Yeah.
Because he's his only friend.
He's the only person that sticks by him. The whole time.
No matter what.
Yeah.
And Hugh Laurie did a phenomenal job, dude. I didn't realize he's fucking British.
Yeah, dude.
Like it took me till when he won an Emmy and
you go, wait the fuck 1 second.
Are you fucking kidding me, guy?
How dare you?
Yeah, how dare you?
Honestly, be that good?
Yeah,
at acting,
you son of a bitch. Also, they had like some great like actors and shit roll through as his interns.
It was
and
like
shit.
an ER type thing.
Yeah, dude.
Olivia
Wilde was on it.
She was great on it.
Kumar from Howard and Kumar was on it. Obviously, Omar Epps too. that other the original woman too, and then the dude who went on to go do Chicago Fire.
Yeah. I'm telling you,
Yeah, dude.
There's good things that came from the show.
Yeah.
It's one of those shows that like produced other things other than just like It's I mean, and it did great. He won Emmys for it, right? He won.
Did. Yeah.
A couple, I'm assuming.
Let's see what kind of awards they won. House Show Awards. I don't want Emmy nominations. I just want Emmys.
Emmys won.
So let's see. Going back to 08, 07, 06, outstanding art, direction, and single camera, whatever. Outstanding drama series, 06. He won lead actor, the drama series, 05. Lead actor, drama series, 09. Lead actor, drama series, 08. Lead actor, drama series, 10. Lead actor, drama series, 11.
All right. So yeah.
Directing drama series, 08. Writing drama series, 05.
Yeah, dude. It's one of those things. It's like the show was that good. There's a reason why, and there's a reason why people that went to it and left it are doing well still. You know, it was just well done. So
pretty crazy.
Yeah. He's in something new too.
He's in a new movie coming out on Netflix, dude.
Did it already come out? I think it might have already come out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did too, dude. I remember us watching it, dude. Not The Night Manager. Definitely not.
Nightman.
So we got IMDb, dude.
IMDb.
All the light we cannot see.
The light we cannot see.
That's the new thing.
Oh, because it's a series.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a mini series. I'm good.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it looked kind of good though.
Yeah. I haven't done well. If the first
it's the book. Remember, everybody's in the book. We watched the trailer for this.
Yeah, we did.
Based on a book.
Yeah.
She's blind. It's World War II.
You know what happened though? Is like, I fucking watched that Haunting in Venice. And it was just so not good that.
Really?
It's like I just keep on finding movies that I'm just like, all right, let's try it because there's nothing else, and they've all sucked, and there's a reason why I never watched.
Have you ever seen Pale Blue Eyes? Christian Bale is investigating a series of murders of West Point cadets.
Oh no!
Back in like the whatever century, but at the time it was based on a true story. And at the time, Edgar Allan Poe was attending West Point, so he has like a role, like he's a character in the movie. It looked dope, dude. I remember but I think it came out like last year at Christmas time.
And it just fell underneath all the presents.
Basically.
Got burned in the chimney going down.
Yeah.
Fizzled right out.
Dude, Santa Claus wanted to keep it, actually.
Santa Claus just fucking kicked that present out the fucking sled. No. Don't give me yawns. I need energy from you, dog.
I know, dude. Crazy day today.
All right, yawning, dude.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Man? You know that we've had the sport background on me the whole time, right?
Yeah, I knew that.
I know you did.
God. I mean, it looks good with the brick. The blue brick looks great. I love that background, honestly.
I know. But when you go to the wide of me,
it's
like single.
It's like
you just
really
you just see the top. Oh wait.
Ort Sport.
Coming to you live.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, change that for the last 3 seconds of our show.
Yeah, which one do you want? Which one?
A sexy one.
You want a sexy one?
Give me a sexy one.
I think we did this one the last time.
Ooh, I like that one. I like that one.
Yeah.
My guys up
right on top of the all that.
Yeah, this is all.
I mean, they're all your guys, man. Bang, dude.
Yeah.
I like how it kind of like doesn't really change.
No. Dude. It's great. It's just like. All right. It's a good dancer out there. He's just fucking going.
All right, guys. I think that's gonna be it from us, right? Nothing else
for our Tuesday.
Are you here back on Friday?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, cool. So we'll see you back, guys. We'll see you back, guys. Back on Friday. Strike 3.
Strike 3.
Go back to back.
I'm gonna go take a little
sabbatical.
House, watch the whole series tonight, dude.
Go only tonight.
Only tonight,
you have to
dude.
watch all 8 seasons,
and you have to watch alternate seasons between Hulu and Paramount and Amazon Prime, one on each.
Yeah,
dude.
you have to guess what episode you're on next.
But I hope you guys enjoy this episode. If you do enjoy Screen Time, go ahead to our YouTube channel at downtimetv.com to enjoy all of the older episodes. There's so many good ones of us ranking top 10 actors, genres, movies.
The first half of this
seasons, dude. It was sick, dude. And check out the gaming corner while you're there too. That's going to be definitely a show you would enjoy as well. Sports Report is on every weekday morning, 10 a.m. Screen Time Boys. We'll see you back here Friday.
We'll see you later.
And we will see you on Friday. Have a nice day, dude. Have a good day.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.